goal with this Edpuzzle is to review the motivations, obstacles, and accomplishments for exploration. The first thing we're going to discuss are the obstacles to exploration, or the things that made exploration challenging or dangerous. The first major obstacle was that they had really bad maps. The map on your screen is one that explorers really used to try to get from Europe to North America. Notice that North America and South America aren't exactly the right shape, and it's even missing the whole continent of Australia. These maps made it likely that they would get lost. The next major obstacle was disease, starvation, and death. These three things happened often on explorer ships. The figure you see on the screen is a person with scurvy. Remember, that's the disease that you get if you don't get enough vitamin C. And because there weren't many fresh fruits or vegetables on an explorer ship, scurvy was pretty common for explorers. They also had lack of adequate supplies and a fear of the unknown. On the screen, you see a sea monster. They would actually put sea monsters on their maps because they thought they were real. They didn't understand things like hurricane patterns or currents. So when a ship disappeared often in one spot, they really thought that there was a sea monster in that spot attacking ships. Next, we're going to talk about the three motivations that made people want to become explorers. So it was incredibly dangerous, as you saw from those obstacles, and you may be wondering, why would they bother being an explorer if it's so dangerous? We answer that question with the three G's. The first G is gold. They thought there was gold in North and South America, and they were willing to risk their lives to go find it. If they could find that gold, they would be rich. The next G is God. They thought that if they could spread their religion, and in Europe that religion was Christianity, they would be really upheld as a really respected member of society. So God also motivated them. Our third and final motivation is glory. They wanted to prove that they were number one. If England could go out there and get the most land in North America, then that would prove they were superior and they were number one. It's kind of the same thing as when you win the Super Bowl. You get glory by winning the Super Bowl, and they wanted that same kind of feeling. Last thing on this Edpuzzle are the accomplishments of exploration. These are good things that happened because of exploration. There are a lot of bad things that happened because of exploration, but these next few things were the good things that happened, the accomplishments. We have an exchange of goods and ideas. The map you see here shows the items and goods that were transferred between North America and Europe. The arrow on the top shows the items that did not exist in Europe before exploration, but when people started exploring, they were able to bring those goods back into Europe. And the arrow on the bottom shows the items that were not available in North America before exploration. The next accomplishment was that they improved navigational tools and ships. On the top, you see a map that shows the whole world according to Europeans before European exploration. Before they went out and discovered Australia and North America and South America, they literally didn't know it existed. And the last accomplishment was that European countries claimed territories. This map is showing you the territories that the European countries of Britain or England, Portugal, Spain, France, the Netherlands, Russia, and other European countries claimed. So they did get that glory that they were looking for. By claiming land, they were able to prove that they were superior. Just a final review of our obstacles, motivations, and accomplishments. It was dangerous because of poor maps, disease, starvation, and death, and fear of the unknown. Even though it was dangerous, they were motivated by God, gold, and glory. And when they explored, they accomplished an exchange of goods and ideas, improved navigational tools and ships, and they claimed territories just like they wanted.